Good morning and welcome to Dawn Mountain Sunday Meditation. There's been some confusion as to who was leading, so I'm going to fill in today. Somewhere there's a book, a list of names for prayers for anyone who has recently gone into the bardo or just having a struggling time. For those of us here, we can put something in the notes, or if you're in person, the book will be there and you can sign it. So let's start with our opening prayers. Set our intention with the aspirations and the Shantideva. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. The purpose of our practice is to help develop our attention, our mindfulness of what's going on around us, what's going on inside of us. Any discursive thoughts that we have that keep coming up. So, I don't have a bell. We will we'll alternate between a silent meditation. Thank you for the other camera. We'll have a silent meditation and alternate with our regular chanting of the sacred syllable. Ooh. So the silent meditation is we sit upright and let's start with a brief body scan. Place our attention at the top of our head and bring it down our face. Down our face. You notice our jaw slackens and our face relaxes. Down into our shoulders. And our shoulders relax. Into our back. Notice any stiffness, any tightness that we feel there. Down from our shoulders down into our upper arms and our lower arms. Your hands can either be on your thighs or in your lap. And down our chest, into our belly and abdomen. Just notice whatever comfort or discomfort you feel there. All right, put our attention in our thighs, down our knees, into our lower legs, and into our feet. And from here, we'll place our attention on our breath. Just notice the in-breath and the out-breath. And inevitably, when thoughts come up, we'll just label them as such. Thinking, and gently bring our attention back to our breath. Let it rest there. We can't hold our attention, it'll always move around, but we can rest it on our breath. Let's start now. Now we'll chant the sacred syllable hum twice with each exhale. Notice how it resonates throughout our whole body. Hum, 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 hum. Now let's let go of the chanting and move back to the silent meditation, resting our attention on our breath. Okay. Stretch it. Move a little bit before we start the reading. Today's reading from Comfortable with Uncertainty is The Big Squeeze. If we want to communicate and we have a strong aspiration to help others in terms of engaging in social action, helping our family or community, or just being there for people when they need us, then sooner or later, we're going to experience the big squeeze. Our ideals and the reality of what's happening don't match. We feel as if we're between the fingers of a big giant who is squeezing us. We find ourselves between a rock and a hard place. There's often a discrepancy between our ideals and what we actually encounter. For instance, in raising children, we have a lot of good ideas, but sometimes it's challenging to put together a good idea with how our children are. They're at breakfast table with food all over themselves. Or in meditation, have you noticed how difficult it is to feel emotions without getting totally swept away by them, or how difficult it is to simply cultivate friendliness toward yourself when you're feeling miserable or panicked or all caught up? There's a discrepancy between our inspiration and the situation as it presents itself. It's the rub between these two things, the squeeze between reality and vision, that causes us to grow up, to wake up to be 100% decent, alive, and compassionate. The big squeeze is one of the most productive places in the spiritual path, and in particular on this journey of awakening the heart. Anybody have any experience with the big squeeze? She was talking about with our children. I have a 3-year-old grandson who's here for the weekend. And certainly we have lots of opportunities. Sometimes he's cooperative, sometimes not so much, and we don't always know why. All right, we can do the dedication and the blessing. Emily, will you? Oh, thank you. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. We dedicate the merit of this practice today to all sentient beings, and specifically to Ann Helping, Pam Bernstein in Bardo, Greg Morris, Sue, Scott, Sylvia, Rolando, Nathaniel, Emma, Noah, Leah, Merdula Mehta, Thomas, Tobias, and so now we'll do one all together. Envision a small bright orb at the crown of your head that drops down slowly into our heart space. And as we chant the syllable all together, the light comes out and goes out to all far reaches of the world and the universe. Emily, do you have any announcements?
Our next Teaching Tuesday series begins the third Tuesday of January. It's really exciting. The first two sessions will be about the Wheel of Life. We will have a Losar retreat in March. That retreat is going to be Guru Yoga. Our May retreat is POA, and then we also have a second May retreat with a guest teacher, Kempo Yeshi. And the registrations for everything will be up soon. And that's it.
Thanks to everyone for coming. Nancy, it looks like you have a new friend to help keep you warm. I had a text from someone northwest of you up in the Buffalo area, said it was 0 there today. So I guess for those of you in northern climates, it was only in the high 40s in Houston today. So we take it, we enjoy what cool weather we can get, but we don't have to suffer through any biting cold. All right, thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.